Sveiki and welcome back to your irregular Latvian lesson. Today, let us look at one of the most essential verbs in any language. To be or not to be, that is not the question. Būt vai nebūt? Tāds ir jautājums. Let's go! Būt or to be is not only the basis of communication, but it is also one of the 3 irregular verbs in the Latvian language. And that means that when it comes to conjugation, it behaves by its own rules. Let's start with to be in the present. The infinitive is būt, but probably more often you've heard its third-person conjugation, ir, which means is. Viņš ir, viņa ir. Or if it's not a human being, then tas ir and tā ir. And same goes for the third-person plural, viņi, viņas ir, and non-humans, tie, tās ir. Ir is also found in the question that you should be asking all the time if you want to learn Latvian, and that is kas tas ir? Kas tas ir? What is this? That is how you get vocabulary, my friends. Of course, we also need to know how to say I am and you are. And that is very easy. I is es. You are tu. And now let us learn a very elegant way to say I will not agree with you. Es esmu es un tu esi tu. I am me, you are you. Notice the es in both mine and your conjugation of to be. Basically, apart from ir, all other conjugations of to be in the present start with es. And you only need to remember the different endings. Mu or mu, like the cow says. For me, es esmu. For you, I, or if it's easier to remember, I, tu esi. For us, mēs, or like as if you were biting a big frikadelle. Mēs esam. And for you in the plural and also your highness, at. Asat. So when you need help remembering these, count to yourself mu, I, at. And the rest is es. Which of course is a grammatical coincidence and in no way implies that Latvians are anything less than the least self-centered and most humble nations that ever lived. Another important word to know with būt is varbūt, which is made up of var, may, and būt, be. Do you think it's gonna snow today? Varbūt. Do you think it's gonna rain today? Varbūt. At the end of the day, viss varbūt. Anything can happen, or literally anything may be. And when Latvians want to say that they are unsure about something but don't really want to go check, they say var jau būt. May already be. So if somebody is pressuring you into agreeing with them and you don't really want to cause a conflict, you can say var jau būt. Next, let's go to the past. Būt is now, but yesterday bija. And here the conjugation is a bit more simple. Everything starts with bij and the endings stay almost the same. Es biju, tu biji, viņš, viņa, viņi, viņas bija, and mēs bijām, jūs bijāt. Here the third person stands out again because apart from describing people with bija, this word is also used to describe the world of yesterday, how things around you were. Vakar bija augsti. It was cold yesterday. Or to say, oh, it was so nice when. Ak, bija tik jauki. Back in those days when going to the supermarket was not the highlight of your weekly social life. But for those who like to dwell too much on the past, we have a saying, bija un izbija. Or literally, it was and then it outwas. Was no more. For example, if you keep on complaining about a lost love, saying, but tas bija tik skaisti, or oh, it was so beautiful, then your Latvian grandma might say, no, bija un izbija. Stop complaining. Go better collect some Colorado bugs off my kartupeļu field. And now, to the future. Will be. Būs. Būs stays būs for viņš, viņa, viņi, viņas. But for the rest, there are, of course, variations. Es būšu, tu būsi, mēs būsim, jūs būsiet. Būs is also part of the many Latvian expressions that showcase Latvian whocarism. One you can use when you want to say there's no reason to stress about the future because It will happen like it wants anyway. Kas būs, būs, kas nebūs, nebūs. What will be, and what will not be be. Or if you want a more optimistic alternative, you can say viss būs labi. Everything will be fine. Now is a good time to say it. 2020 is coming to an end, and there's nothing stopping us from believing that viss būs labi in 2021. And to finish this lesson on this optimistic note, a song from Prāta Vētra, Brainstorm, must know for you to be able to blend in with the so humble and down-to-earth Latvians. Esam un būsim. And the lyrics go like this. Jo mēs esam un būsim tie labākie. Because we were and we will be the best. Un ja Dievs dos mums uzvarēt. And if God will give us the chance to win, tad mēs iesim tik tālu, cik varēsim. Then we will go as far as we possibly can. Un tā tik turēt. And hold it just like that. Accurate English translation will be keep it up in sports. Anyway, this song is a great mood lifter and also what I'll leave you with today. I hope you are now more confident in using the verb to be, būt, in Latvian, which is really a very, very important verb to learn. I'll give you the tables of all of the conjugations in Patreon so you can print them out and learn them by heart. Also for Patreons, we're going through our Ziemassvētki crash course right now. This week's lesson is on gift giving, so make sure to check that out. But for everybody else, thank you so much for watching. I wish you a lovely week and see you soon maybe.